Okay, this is part 4 for the 2017 to 2020 Yamaha R6 radiator replacement. I got my hoses in, radiator is in. The only thing I have to do right now is, well, what I'm gonna do first, before I put the fairings on, put the fuel system back together, the air intake back together, get this all closed up, put the fuel tank back on, get it to the point where I can start it and bleed the air out of the cooling system. Once all the air is out, then I'll put the fairings on, but not before. I got a new fairing bolt kit coming that should be here in a couple of days because of that one that got stripped out down here. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting all this back together. Got this hose in, got that hose in, clamps are on. There's a wire harness here I gotta plug back in, right down there. Let's get these guys out of the way. Filters in, lower air box is in. Gonna put the throttle body tubes in. These guys. And then I just gotta fit this little rod into this plastic guide. Yeah, it was kind of tricky getting it out of there, so let's see. Okay. This little guy pops off first. Then you put this in strategically. Let's see, can you guess the size? It's a 4mm. Alright, they're all snugged down. Let's see what the torque spec is. Intake funnel joint bolt, 3.1 foot-pounds. Okay. Let me put all these bolts in. This is the wrong box, but I guess I gotta put all this stuff back in too. Yeah, let me actually do this one first. So let's see what we got. We got coolant reservoir. The rad guard sits in between the radiator and the coolant bottle, right in there. Coolant reservoir's on. Plastic bracket, left side. I know what that is. This thing. Alright, that's on. Voltage regulator bracket. Right here. And here again, the rad guard sits in between. Alright, that's on. These are cowling bolts, so we're going to hold off on them. Same thing with these. These are all little plastic trim pieces. So I'm pretty much done with this box for now. Hold that. Airbox lid. Come on, you little sons of bitches, get out of there. JIS. You know, today it's a Phillips. There's Mr. Cornwell, man. What's up, Adam? Where you at, Adam? Mr. Cornwell, man, hasn't delivered my tools that I ordered like a month ago. And I'm getting pissed. My Japanese motorcycles require Japanese screwdrivers, not Phillips. Adam. Come on, Adam. All of the bolts are in. Time to put the fuel tank on. Alright, fuel tank is on. Alright, fuel tank is on, but not tightened down. No bolts are in it. It's just kind of sitting on there and it's connected. Now I'm going to put some coolant in. Hey, it's starting to look like a motorcycle again. Alright, that's one whole jug of engine ice. Goodbye. And we got more. I made a mess. So I got my coolant funnel hooked up, ready to bleed the coolant system, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll pick back up tomorrow, come back out, start the bike up, let it warm up, and go from there. All right, tonight I'm bleeding the cooling system, getting all the air out of there. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Okay, we're going for the startup. That's a good sound. Fingers crossed. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. air is out of the cooling system now. Just gonna go ahead and let that settle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the fairings back on. So it's bottom fairing first, then that middle piece, those inner plastic panels on the inside of that outer cowling. Those are the upper inner panels. They're back in. The lower shield. This thing, spacer thing. There we go. Got those inside panels, the inside of the front cowlings here. Okay, inside panels are back in. What else is left? Seat, mirrors, tank plastics, and the fuel tank to put back on. And that's it. Got to put the windshield back on. Mirrors. Seat and the tank plastics. And there it is. Brand new OEM radiator installed on a 2019 Yamaha R6. Samco coolant hoses installed. The rad guard is installed. And of course, the new LED lights. And that is going to be it for the 2017 to 2020 Yamaha R6 radiator replacement. Hope the video helped somebody, and I hope you enjoyed watching. First ride after the radiator replacement on this thing. Got the old man out here with me. He's on the Victory Kingpin 1600. Break in these new gloves I just got a couple weeks ago, right before I started working on the bike, really. Brother. Brother. You. anything funny behind me.
No?
Dude, this thing's all over the road. I don't know why. It's like a wobble. And the back brakes are like gravity, so yeah, it needs pads.
I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah.
I fucking ripped it.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did.
It feels like a new front tire.
Alright.
No, really.
I'm gonna wear it in a little more then.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about. I don't feel anything going on with the front end at all.